Right. Okay. Yeah, hello people. Welcome back to my channel. So last time I played the chapter 1 of Tell Me Why. Really apologies with the audio quality wasn't supposed to be like that. I only realized that the audio is really low for the gameplay after I finished recording. So I thought, okay, let's just carry on for now with chapter 2. So hopefully in the future I would be able to re-record or re-replay the first chapter in a better quality. So for today, again, it's gonna be chapter 2. But first, I've already start playing it by streaming it through Twitch. But after around 1 hour of gameplay, it's not um well, basically, my laptop battery was really a bit wonky, especially after when connecting with a different webcam software. So I thought, okay, let's use a different one. I've used a different one now, and now I'll just stick with recording it. It seems like it's much easier. Oh, okay. Because um it will have a sense of continuity. So I thought, yeah, let's just restart second
Once
chapter.
upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I really like the artwork.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
10 years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the
It's
forest,
cute how they make
they
the
found that
both
no one wanted
goblins
to
like
delve
a
into
look
the long
alike with
gone past.
both Tyler and Allison.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Yeah, so it has become quite of like a detective, basically finding out what really happens with Marianne, their mom. Because it might not be as simple as Marianne not liking Tyler for wanting to transition.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up.
Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom.
Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Ollie?
Ah, this is the night, the fateful
Ollie?
night. Oh, there's a tub of ice cream left.
What a waste.
Okay, kid. I don't know if you should eat it.
Allison! Ollie! Allison, help!
Okay, so she reflexively grabbed a scissor.
You're bleeding. It's alright.
Oops. I think mom fell down.
We need to call for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually Allison who stabbed mom, but it was Tyler who took the blame. So that explains why Allison is she's very agitated with the whole process of the selling the house quickly and everything. Yeah. I'm liking the shot. I'm liking the shot here. So it's like interchanging between the younger and the current version of themselves. It's like enjoying, reminiscing their childhood, kind of. Yeah, if you remember the book, that's the moral of the
Hey.
whole thing.
You
They
doing
found
alright?
the book in mom's room.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
Mm.
Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on, up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
Trash. The door goes to trash. All right, let's
Goblin
do this.
face is keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you. You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Dump in cake. Oh, okay, so this is like recipe. Every day, please, mom.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
I guess we can sell them.
We could make some pretty good money if we sell this. And I know I'd end up eating on the couch most of the time anyway.
Oh, God. What's that smell?
What's that smell?
Okay. Memories.
Ugh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Okay, that's not nice.
Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
So Sam is basically kind of like a role model for them.
Allison, I asked you to clean.
You hungry? We have a whole lot of nothing.
I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
Ketchup maybe?
I'm sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here.
Ew.
Says the guy who used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
So good.
Right. Let's have a look
I
at
completely forgot we had a pet vole for a few days.
Poor Volcano. She was in rough shape when we found her. Good thing Marianne actually knew what she was doing with injured wildlife.
Lasagna!
Finish your salad first.
Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver. Oh, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
this. Give them
What
another
about
food.
Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
Ugh, she can have my corn.
Aw,
Here you go, little
I wonder
one.
what's a foal.
Must be hungry too.
Tessa really did keep us all fed.
She always tried to take care of everyone. Still does, I guess.
Wait.
What to do with this?
Oh, this one we can keep.
Tables are expensive. And besides, this one's an Allison and Tyler original.
Yeah, see? So
What's this doing down here?
we gotta
Is that-
take it.
Gum? Ugh. I guess that was probably me.
Goblins were here. Yeah, that's like definitely keep it.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oops. I forgot. Ugh. Gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
You were no better.
Well, I seem to recall a time you stole an egg, put it on the couch, and sat on it because you wanted a pet chicken.
We don't talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least I didn't leave a stain.
Okay. Let's clean this up before he asks.
All right. I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
What about you?
If there's anything you want, speak now.
I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right. I'll keep it.
What's that?
I really like that armchair.
For your forest shack?
It'll look sharp next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library? We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
What's this doing, Angie? Oh my.
And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
Oh, there's a bear there on the sofa. So, okay, let's have a look on this.
What's up?
Should I throw these pictures out?
Well, they're happy memories. Don't throw it out.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
But what?
But
you remember how I'd spend hours in front of the mirror just gathering all my hair behind my head?
sure.
Dressed like this, with the long hair, it was like no one could really see me, you know?
Oh,
I was the invisible boy. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
did the therapy help?
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when I said I was a guy. And she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out. At the end of the day, being able to look in the mirror and see Tyler, that's made the biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right.
Wait,
What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
haven't seen the others. Can we still see the others? Oh, look at that.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, smile like Allison.
Come on, honey, smile like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
Aw. Tyler looks
My sister, the fish thief.
annoyed.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
Okay. Are we good? Shall we... Oh, wait. There seems to be another memory.
Steady now. Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too.
It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything.
Ugh, only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing.
So they're cleaning the fish and they're
Allison,
fighting above it.
when we're done with this half, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being a brat.
What's that there?
That's a nice vase.
I wonder if my horse figurine is still in there.
Let's check.
You're
Let's check
welcome
it
to
out.
stick your hand in there to check.
Hey, Allison, come take a break with me.
Oh, should I actually
Starting the fire again?
ask?
Yeah,
and-
I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Yeah, sure. Actually, this time I'm gonna choose coffee.
Would you rather have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get
Right.
it? Tea. As in,
So,
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
so in the streaming, I
I'm
chose
so glad
tea,
Eddie came through on the caffeine.
and
Did you
Tyler
hear
was
that?
like,
The Ice King
I
is sending
chose-
us a warning.
coffee. Now I choose coffee. He was like, I choose tea. I'm a tea person. I'm more of a tea person myself, actually.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
I feel like,
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
oh, so that's where she kept the drawings.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
Okay, you open it. Right.
Come check this out. Allison's first drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
Tyler was very salty
You'd
about
think
it.
putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Mary Ann was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum. And
Yeah.
she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Mary Ann was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
Right. So there's a memory. So there's Tessa, Eddie, and Sam.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there, lurking.
Well, that sounds like Sam because Sam has been like super helpful. So I'm gonna keep it there.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always a catch.
Yeah, that really sounds like a Tessa.
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just. You done?
Okay, yeah, that really sounds like Eddie, him being police, right? So since that's Tessa, Eddie, and Sam, I'll just have to swap these two.
You go here.
Yep. And I think we are good.
All right, I think I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah, definitely.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real life people. Or this one.
Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this first.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Yeah, okay, I'm not too sure with that one. How about this one?
Yep, totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah, she'd have been a terrible ruler.
Okay. So that's why she's a princess, right? And now the Mad Hunter. And then there's a memory.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on?
For some reason, the Mad
I don't know.
Hunter
Is he here?
materialized.
Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared.
Yep.
Go away!
Yeah,
Go back to the
can be a
forest.
bit scary. Even so. Oh, and then he smiles. Okay, I got goosebumps.
We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right?
Knock knock.
Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Great.
I
Sam
wonder-
Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing.
I wonder if that
We're not done with this conversation.
Mad Hunter is kind of like allegory to
Morning,
something.
Sam.
Ahoy,
depression?
goblins!
Maybe.
I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
So listen, I wanted to apologize for scaring you yesterday.
You didn't. Your shotgun did.
Yeah, well, anyway, I also came by to say I fired up the Google and I did some reading. I didn't know the difference between all those words. I mean, never been much of a reader. Huh? But I think I get why what I said was wrong, and I'm real sorry.
That's really nice of him, like doing
Oh,
your
and
own research.
before I forget, for the lady of the house.
What did he
It was
put
your
there?
mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah, that fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Okay.
Boxes in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
I wonder. I mean, it must be a bit difficult, you know. Like I've been taking care of this place for 20 years, and now giving it to a guy, younger one. Well, yes, that's the actual owner, but still.
That apology was something.
Yes.
Come on. We need lights. So be nice to the helpful man.
Yes, please. It doesn't hurt to be nice. Does it? I don't think so. You better off nice to people rather than not, I feel.
So, how's school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped, Marianne.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... No. I could never bring myself to leave her high and dry.
That's
Anyways...
yeah, he seems to
find that darn key.
having a crush on Marianne. We still have our keys? I thought
Wait.
you'd given our keys.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah. The one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope.
No,
We're
you're
good. Thank
Just give the key.
Fair warning. Door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something? Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
No shit.
Oh, no.
Well, at least the door is open now.
Yeah, that's easy enough to fix. Now, that fuse box.
Oh, no, no, no. You and you are going to clean up your mess. I'll take care of the fuse box.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't do it.
I'm not asking.
Go.
Go on. All right. Fuses go into plugs.
Okay.
Should be easy enough.
So let's just recap. So these are indicating what the fuses are for, which is like a replica of that one on the left. And there's an instruction. So
Alright,
Sam
let's take a
wrote,
look.
Marianne, I wrap up your
whole jam
electrical
needs to be replaced.
board.
Nah,
I got to
send
run,
that
but in
part
case you
down.
want to check it
Could
out,
refinish
careful
the
not to
whole
overload
thing,
the
but
circuits.
That's a lot of work for
You'll have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amp for the whole house. Pretty proud of myself, for once I've respected the right color coding. Each fuse should have the right color cable. Right, so we know that there's a... Wait,
Pass me
hang on.
that handle.
There's
Yeah,
a
sure.
color code.
Thank you.
And the 15... For the garage, it
happened?
needs to be
You
on
okay?
15.
Yeah, it's just,
It's already there,
just a
so we
bum
just
knee.
have
I,
to place
wrecked it playing ball.
according to
Ball.
the
Football? In college?
High
yellow.
school.
So
Best
that's
damn
yellow
fullback
cable,
around.
and we want to put yellow.
Well, till I got hurt.
Damn. That's rough.
And this one is a red cable, so that's a 30.
Let's try this one.
This one's also another yellow. Another yellow. So, and
Oh, seems to be
that
working
was a
just fine.
blue. So that's
Problem must
another
be the
15.
latch.
No shit.
Great.
It's covered in rust.
Because it needs to be
Nothing a little salt and lime
120.
can't fix.
So
Salt and lime. It's a door latch, not a
Let's
bottle of
see
cheap
its
tequila.
total. So 15 times 15, 30. 30
Sure
times
could go
30,
for a
60.
margarita right
60
about now.
A
times...
margarita? Really?
Oh,
Hey,
hang on, hang on. That's...
sometimes old Sam likes to feel fancy.
Yeah. So that's like 30 to 60, 60, 120. They're all 120. We're good.
Seems good.
Yes. Yay. We did it. We did it. We did it.
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so,
Oh, he's so upset after looking at the board where the
Right.
rifle, the gun stand.
What was that about?
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
Something got to him.
Well, something about it really got to him.
I don't think any of us are exactly happy to see that gun rack.
Yeah, okay, it's a gun rack.
Remind me to take it down later.
Preda rep. What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
Really? I sense a story here.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes.
Oh.
Hey, it was not funny.
Sure thing, B-boy.
Hey there, little buddy.
What?
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady. You're an 8-legged beauty.
Huh.
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart and sell the scrap.
Be my guess.
Be my guest. It sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
Okay.
Found Marianne's stash. Does canned food really expire? I mean, it's airtight, right?
Not gonna be the one to test that out.
Oh, okay.
Those have definitely gone bad.
As far as I'm concerned, they always were.
That's pickle. That's supposed to be pickles, right?
Blueberry, salmonberry. Huh. Birch and fireweed?
Bet it tastes like restricted freedom and 9 p.m. lights out. Allison, do you know who this is?
Who? Who? Oh.
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. That's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Oh.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom.
But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
Okay, another memory. Another memory. Let's follow.
Come on, it's gonna get infected.
I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie.
Hmm.
Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Okay. That's
Look.
Mom and Eddie.
I had to make that call.
What are they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. Over here, Allison.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
Okay. They sound angry.
Marianne.
I said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Another different version of memory.
Look. I had to make that call. I was following procedure. What I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne. I'm sorry.
Please just go.
How do we keep remembering the same thing so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
It is,
Wait.
it is.
When did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
But Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
He must have other reasons.
He must have had his reasons for not telling us.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. There's another one?
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out.
I think I like this one,
Get out.
this version better.
I know you were just doing your job, but I need you to go before you get in trouble. Please just get out of here.
All right. Say Brown really felt bad about whatever he came out to tell her. It was still the day she attacked us. He still lied. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Ask him, the guy. Ask the guy.
Right
directly.
now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
So now we're just following the memories. Sorry, Tyler, but I don't know. I just felt like maybe she's sad. She kind of looks sad. Oh, hang
Man.
on, but maybe.
I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Okay.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec.
Oh, sorry, Tyler. I feel bad. I should have chosen Tyler.
Okay, Tina. What's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh wow, that's fast.
I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hun, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. And it's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
Oh wow. Yeah, it's not the right time.
It's not the right time.
A cash offer, Allison.
I'm sorry, but it'll be a total mess. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, well, you tell me when you're ready.
Huh. Well, I think I just made Tina's shit list.
Oh. What's this?
Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit.
Oh, it's just a
Whose
naughty
votes are you
sport.
looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears?
Yeah. For you, trusted neighbor, successful business owner, loving family name. Yeah. Why bother put it here, I guess. Okay, where's Tyler? Oh, it's in there. Huh.
The artist really nailed this one. Dorian Key. Kinda rings a bell.
Dorian Key? Okay.
Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right? So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
She had someone who wanted to see the house, but he could only come by day after tomorrow.
And you told her no?
Yeah. We need more time than that, to get things cleaned up and,
Yeah.
Thanks. But what if it's the only call we get?
And I guess we just grow old and lose our minds in that fucking house.
Sounds like a plan. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like it.
He hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
I get it. You're always gonna side with him over me.
Come on, that's not fair.
Then why do you keep doing it?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
Okay,
I didn't come here to ruin your life, Allison. Just want some answers.
I know. That's why we're doing all this, right?
maybe I should have chosen Tyler's memory. I kind of regretting it, but wait, what? I like this view.
Her hometown looks pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
Come on, help me out.
Come on, Tyler, help me out here. Why do you shut people out like this?
You're literally talking inside my head. Not sure how I could shut you out even if I tried.
You know what I mean, Ty.
Oh. Snow. It's snowing. It's snowing.
Hey, you feeling this?
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
Aww.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play with us.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was
Aw.
enough for me.
So, not too disappointed I turned down our chance to be billionaires?
Nah, all that money would have made me soft. And I've spent way too many years polishing my edgy side. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
Thank you. Oh, it's nice to have twins that you can like telepathically feel and communicate with. Oops. Shall we go now? Hang on.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh? What did he found? What did he found? OA. Ollie and Allison?
Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
I guess he carved T. OTA. That's very symbolic, like the T over O. So it's like, that's my life now. Over the past. Okay, so they waited up in front of the police department.
What's the plan?
They are making a plan.
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Hello.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Uh-oh.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off.
I'm sure he'll make...
Hey.
He speaks. How's Delos treating you so far?
Happy to see Allison.
It's been good to see Allison.
She's been talking nonstop about you lately. I know she's happy to have you here. Hey, been meaning to say, Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year.
Ah.
You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers. Fireweed was lucky to have you.
I love working with those kids.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. It felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. Give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE,
Or JCE.
they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a
213,
drawer,
this is
two more
dispatch.
just appear out of thin air.
Ah, yes. You got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so.
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
Hello.
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Okay. Isabella Henderson, July 16th,
I'll
2009.
talk with him.
Henderson. Different last name?
Yes, her father's. My ex-husband.
Does she live with you most of the time?
No, her father has primary custody because of my hours. She stays with me on the weekends.
Let's talk with him first, can we?
Tyler Ronan. Good to see you again. You've gotten tall.
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yep.
Yeah, well, welcome home.
Well, it's been a while.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two around?
We want to see the chief.
We're here to see Chief Brown.
Oh boy, what do you do now?
Suspects wanted for a felony.
Oh, well, don't forget to read him his Miranda rights. So is there anything I can help you with?
How's your day?
Busy day around here?
Well, the fire alarm went off 3 times in the span of an hour this morning. I thought the chief was gonna rip that alarm right off the wall.
Oh.
Right. Incident
sorry, I
report
forgot
states you
to
called
stay.
yesterday at 6:13
I got so wrapped up with Tyler coming that it totally slipped my mind. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Was dispatched to your home at 6:29 a.m. But you couldn't stay to give a statement?
I had to be in
Chief
surgery
Brown's
at
taking a
9.
statement,
I
but
was
you might be
already
able to
running
snag him
behind.
when he's done.
Of course.
Okay.
Says here you work at Cottonwood Hospital.
That's right.
That sure is a commute.
Certainly is.
What's your usual working hours?
I'm a surgeon.
Who designed this building? MC Escher? Layout is totally bizarre.
Yeah, I don't
Of
know.
course. Listen, we really appreciate you coming in after a 24-hour shift. Did you
Oh,
need
these
something else?
these arrows makes it confusing.
Can you
But
hear
I
me?
guess because it's the emergency exit, so yeah. Okay, we better wait him out.
Could you go through the full details of your morning with me, Dr. Torres?
Of course.
That's us.
Now, where
I
was I
woke
in this
up
report?
at 5
Ah,
and got
right.
ready for work.
The guy
Isabella's
is
father was
busy,
coming
so
over to pick
let's
her
not
up at
disturb him.
6:30. So I woke her up at 6. I made breakfast. And
Okay.
eating, I realized I hadn't grabbed the mail the night before. Isabella asked to come with me, so I helped her into her
Oh
coat and
boy,
boots
fire
before we
drills.
went out.
Everybody's favorite way to
Inside.
slack off.
Hey, is
Still
that your
quite
desk?
dark, but
Huh?
she
I
spotted
didn't
it
think so.
anyway. Someone
Move on.
Right.
something
Sorry.
was going through our mailbox. My back was to it because I was shutting the door. But Isabella is certain of what she saw. She says it was a little kid.
Little kid?
Around her size. She shouted at them, but by the time I turned around, they were gone.
A little kid.
That's what she said. A little kid wearing stripes.
What about you? Are you sure you didn't see anything?
No. I'm sorry.
Can we...
Sorry, Tyler. Duty calls.
Okay.
Tyler, you ready?
I don't know if this is a good time. He seems busy.
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe we can come back later
Seems
then?
like that.
Excuse me. Come on. Guys, I'm understaffed today.
Right.
I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
Okay.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say.
Oh, okay.
I already told you everything.
Yeah, he's upset.
I need to get back to this complaint.
He's upset about
Sorry,
yesterday.
guys.
Yeah, so I kind of side out with Tyler over him.
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that.
Oh,
So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres.
We can get the
Where
truth
were we?
ourselves.
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash her file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Well, we'll
Go
have
big
to.
or go home.
Where's Isabella now?
At school, she's back at her father's house for the week.
Could I get Mr. Henderson's information from you? I think it'd be helpful if I could talk to Isabella.
Yes, of course.
Can we talk with you?
So, Tyler, Chief said you were a mentor over at Fireweed, huh? You ever think of joining the force?
Greg's, he just got here.
Yeah, I know, but we could
Recruiting.
use more people like him.
People like me.
People like me.
Well, yeah, you know, people with natural authority.
Are you really trying to recruit my brother?
Huh, and why not? We're short-handed right now. And since you've shot down my offers, I figured I'd try the other Ronin kid.
Okay,
Wanted to
why not?
lower the average age around here, I guess.
Well, I don't mind to if it's actually allowing me to access your computer. Are you still busy, ma'am?
What's up?
About the JCE.
How did you find out about the JCE?
Same way anyone finds anything. The internet. It took a
Right.
few months before I actually went to a meeting, though.
Okay.
Every time I thought about going, I chickened out.
How come?
Really? Why?
I had a bad case of bi-imposter syndrome. Like I wasn't queer enough. But we're talking
Oh.
about teenage Denise here. I've worked through my shit now. It is a wonderful, supportive community. Can't
Okay.
recommend it enough.
Do you like being a cop?
So, how do you like being a cop? Must be kind of weird.
Oh, yeah. But I know I do a lot of good here. And the team's great. Chief Brown, he gets it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We hired this guy last year who kept asking me to get him coffee. Chief canned his ass that day.
Wow. Way to go, Chief Brown.
Okay.
What about you? Any thoughts on
Because
the future?
she's a woman or something. Dreaming of Denali?
Well, I studied to be a park ranger, and I'm hoping to do a tour in Denali.
Hey, you know, I have a cousin who works in Yosemite. If Denali doesn't work out, I could see if they have any openings for you.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
You do that?
Of course. As long as you don't make me sorry I offered.
Thanks, Denise. That'd be amazing.
Sorry about your dog, I guess.
Allison told me about your dog. I'm sorry.
Thanks, yeah. He was a good boy. The best.
See you around then.
Yeah, back to the grind. We'll talk later, okay?
Let's go upstairs, Tyler.
Okay, let's go upstairs. Okay, I don't. Yeah, JC. I might have
Allison?
to look up
I'm
later.
glad to see you hanging around, but you know the drill.
Right. Break room or lobby.
Thank you.
Tyler.
So I have to.
Hey, what are you two up to over there?
Oh.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Toilet emergency, lake water, you know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room.
Okay.
Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
Greg's mentioned something?
You know, Greg's was talking about a fire drill earlier. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby. Now.
Yes, I'm in the lobby. Where are you?
All right. Let's see. There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door.
Okay.
And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait. Really?
Got a better idea?
Okay.
Not really. No.
Right. Let's go.
So what am I supposed to do? What sort of diversion do you want me to do? Okay, I can't. Oh.
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Let's do it.
Oh, oops.
Tyler.
Oops. Sorry.
All right. I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
Okay. So I have to turn right.
You head now?
I need a smoke.
Yeah, I need a smoke.
You should think about quitting. It gets harder the longer you do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, get your sister to stop too.
Wait, what? Allison smoke.
For the winter air.
Okay. I'm by the door. Come on.
Is it this one? Wait. Ah, there it is.
Quick, get in. Oh god, what did I just do?
You took control of your destiny. Own it.
Nice, thank you very much. So, do we search
If Eddie
here?
catches us in here.
There's no turning back now. Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
He's a genuinely good person. And saying that here makes me feel even worse.
Huh. The Delos Police Force is getting a new officer.
Finally.
Okay. So it's a...
Seriously? You're gonna try to hack into his computer?
We're here for information. And computers are basically information pinatas.
How do I go? Okay.
Didn't find anything.
Let's leave. No.
This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
Oh.
There's always a choice.
He might work, okay. Right. Leave. Oh. Take it.
Hey, you.
Uh-huh.
Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that... Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
It's her. Leave. Go now, leave.
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help.
Oh.
Since he pretty much knows everyone, and more importantly, who's called the cops on who, he's in charge of the seating chart.
Okay. Hey Eddie, you'll find and close your invitation. When was social as usual, I've included +1 on the chance the one day you'll use it. Cheers, Elliot. Okay. Your cordial. Okay, so this is the invitation.
Let's put the Vecchies next to...
Can you not?
Ah. Like, okay.
How old is Brown?
38.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow. Graduated really young.
Youngest officer to ever join the DCPD.
Okay, that looks like something.
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
Okay.
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh,
What'd you find?
it's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The
Okay.
Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
I knew Eddie pulled some strings to send you there, but... that's a lot of money.
More backdoors and secret moves.
Maybe he didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt.
Oh, so he's been paying for
You
that?
applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me.
Oh.
Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company. Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell?
What?
So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
Okay, so Eddie kind of sabotage her. Okay. Is there anything else worth looking at that we've been missing? Shall we go out? Or are we still good to have a look on
Was
the...
there really nothing on the computer?
Whoa. Brown looked at our file this morning.
Oh.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know. But there's a reference number. R68653.
68653. Phone calls. We can find it through the appendix. Archives.
Huh. Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
Of course, a police has to stay neutral. Implicit bias. Okay. City Council event reminder. Right.
One of his emails mentioned the archives.
Okay.
That's gotta be where our file is.
So where's that? Oh, wait.
Aw, look at you. Allison Ronan. Perfect daughter.
Aww.
Can we stay focused, please?
Okay. Oh, that's Allison.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time.
Uh-huh.
The keypad does this little tune.
Okay.
Dum-da-dee-doo.
What?
Seriously?
How does
Go
that
on,
help?
try.
How does that help? Okay.
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990. Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Right.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Right.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you.
Huh? Why?
I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
Why? Why?
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything.
True.
R68653. Look it up.
Look it up, she says. Okay.
Right. How do I know? Oh, goodness me. Shall we start from the ones that's already open? Let's have a look. So I have to take it one by one? Can I not just use this? Okay. What year did that happen? Was it 2008?
Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
about that file number?
What was that reference number again? 05 R68 653.
Oh, okay. 05. So we just need to find something that starts with 05.
No, that's not it. Nope.
you finding anything?
What was that reference number again? 05 R68 653. Not this one either.
050505. That's 06. That's 2005. Oh wait, hang on. It's this one, isn't it?
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Accident of by female Marianne Ronan falling off a deck into lake. Okay. Ronan and minors name redacted. Children of Marianne Ronan couldn't get statements as they were under dire stress and shock. The children were taken care of the patrol. Jan Brown. Coroner investigator ref footprints of victim. Completed. Recovered an unlicensed rifle shotgun. Boulders recovered from location. Barn Brown. Okay.
Well?
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
You might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
The picture said that after was cut short, threatened Ronan with a gun when Taylor Ronan felt she pursued child to the dogs. Taylor stabbed M.A. Ronan, who was still threatening the child before falling over into the water. Witnesses state they called 911 shortly after. Canvas crime scene did not recover pair of scissors claimed by presented to the vigorous judge with homicide. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan? March 1st, 2005?
Ah, there it is. So, okay. Let's see. Personal information and raps. Shit. Victim information.
References 05R61 889.
61 889.
There.
Okay, it's like keep back and forth, kind of. One on dock. Threatened her child with a gun. Child stabbed her with a pair of scissors. Victim subsequently fell into lake. Reporting employees. Witness 1. Okay.
I found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel.
Yeah, it does.
Brown's quite the wordsmith.
He's not a writer, Tyler.
On March 1st, 2005, around 2020, the victim, Mary Ann Ronan, a 41-year-old white female, exited her home and entered her garage to start loading a Rustler 31-9mm shotgun. Shortly after, her child, minor's name redacted, Ronan, 11 years old, entered the garage to display her new haircut given by sister, minor's name redacted, Ronan. According to witness, minor's name redacted, Ronan's statement, when she saw the child's haircut, Mary Ann became enraged and threatened minor's name redacted Ronan with shotgun. I'll just short it, MNR Ronan, fled the garage towards the lake calling for help. Mary Ann followed, still armed, out onto the dock on the southern side of the property. Hearing the noise, witness MNR Ronan also came out of the house towards the dock where she observed MNR Ronan under threat from Mary Ann defend themselves by stabbing mother with a pair of scissors. At the time, both witnesses state M.A. Ronan lost consciousness and fell into the lake. At 2229, Delos Crossing Police Department Officer Christian Holt, number 55899, received a phone call from MNR Ronan detailing the incident. Patrol Officer J. Chan, 5622, was dispatched to the scene. Upon arrival, they set up a containment of the scene, began a crime scene log, and started tending to both juveniles MNR and MNR Ronan. See their statements for further descriptions. Notifications of detectives. On March 1st, 2000, Officer Christian Holt notified his partner, Officer Eddie Brown by telephone of the incident before being dispatched to the scene. Investigation. Holt and Brown arrived at the scene at 22:58 hours. They noted the crime scene was located entirely outdoors. Cannery Road is a secluded road mostly comprised of a few residential cottages. Detectives observed a loaded Russell shotgun on the dock. No rounds had been discharged. They directed forensic personnel to recover items. Detectives were directed to witnesses MNR and MNR Ronan. Witness MNR Ronan stated that she heard screaming while she was upstairs in her bathroom. She ran down the stairs and looked over the kitchen window and saw her sibling and their mother, Mary Ann, on the docks. Mary Ann was threatening her child with her gun. MNR tried to run away, but Mary Ann threatened that she was going to shoot. According to both witnesses, she stated, "I'm going to kill you." MNR Ronan then stabbed Mary Ann Ronan with a pair of scissors, trying to escape. Mary Ann Ronan then fell into the water unconscious. Evidence. Item N1 Wrestler 33119 Refer to forensic report for further details. Wait, hang on a second. The shotgun was owned by registered owner was Sam. Okay. And now what?
There might be other references on the computer.
Okay. Why not? Let's take it first. Let's use it. There it is.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Okay. Story is 36359. Okay. Let's see. Personal information and rap sheet.
Been there, done that.
This one's new.
Okay, I need to check out 05 R62 766.
62. Okay, on here. Wait. Oh, where's that one? Okay. Is that the one? Oh, is that the one? It's already open. Very convenient.
I have her autopsy report.
Okay.
She... God.
What is it?
She drowned. Stab wound was non-fatal.
Right. Right, so... Death by drowning. Wait, there's an alcohol on the screen.
Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do?
I'm coming out.
No, you're not. He'll see you.
Okay,
Tell him you need to talk in his office.
okay. I'm nervous, man. I'm really nervous. Can I go out? Can I go out? What do I do? Can I go out? Oh no. Please let me out of here. I'm nervous. There's no other exit here, right? Okay. Alison, please say something. Wait, let me... Can I... What do I need to do?
There might be other references on the computer.
Really? But I thought I just need to go out, right? Right.
Here.
Ah, there's another one.
Bingo.
Theft report? Child neglect?
Reference is 2005-201-546.
Is it this one?
Okay, here it is. Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect.
What? Who? Marianne? Tav? Fetchy said that after those time, Ronan asked Fetchy if she had any organic mosquito incense in stock. Fetchy informed Ronan that she did not, but stated she believed this demand was odd due to the winter season. Ronan then left without purchasing anything else. Fetchy stated that after approximately 5 minutes, she walked back through the aisle where Ronan had been and discovered a missing box of detergent. Fetchy states that she had very recently restocked shelves and no one else had been in the store that morning. Fetchy stated that she has suspected Ronan of shoplifting before in the past, notably while in the company and possibly with the aid of Ronan's 2 children. Fetchy stated that she also had reason to suspect Ronan to be guilty of child neglect. They don't eat and are exposed to all kinds of inappropriate influences. Fetchy believed it is possible some form of abuse may be occurring in the home. Okay. Huh. Wow, this is getting more and more serious. Huh. Ah, there's another one. Verbal and physical threat. Oh my goodness. 210.
I need to check out 2005 210 195.
Yeah, it's this one.
Here we go.
This is what we need to find out the truth. Verbal and physical threats. So Johanna Miller. She's reporting Marianne. Marianne arrived at Johanna Miller's home to cut her hair. The two women had settled on date and time earlier that week. The appointment was arranged for 1500 hours, and Miller states that that is the only thing they had agreed on that day and had not agreed on any sort of payment. According to Miller's statement, Ronan arrived at Miller's home approximately 25 minutes late and looked real tired and anxious. Looked like she was maybe on something. Shortly after arrival, Ronan began to cut Miller's hair in her kitchen. After the haircut, Ronan asked to be paid $20 in cash for her work. Miller then stated that she only had a $10 and a $5 bill and asked Ronan if it was sufficient payment. Miller stated that Ronan then exploded into a fit of rage and assaulted me with insults. Miller declined to specify the insults as they were too monstrous for decent conversation. When Miller requested that Ronan remove herself from Miller's home, the situation escalated and Ronan made physical threats to Miller, telling her that if she did not pay her for her work, she would take her payment from Miller by taking something from her home. Miller reported no items missing. Miller stated that she then threw Ronan out of her home, locked the doors, and proceeded to call the police. When patrol came out, they noticed Miller's picket fence had been vandalized, apparently having been driven through with a vehicle. Miller stated that before Ronan had been into her home, the fence had been intact and simply lovely. Okay, what is going on with Mom? Okay, more and more mystery, I suppose.
Tessa's name came up. Search for her?
Ah, another. Hospital discharge paper released from Form Ronan. R68.
Reference is 05R68 MISC.
Ah, it looks like this one.
There. Why is that here?
Conclusion? Tessa Fit hereby release signed made due clinic from liability following patient last name. Who? Oh my gosh, did Mary Ann has a concussion? Did she has a concussion? That's why Tessa discharged her? Okay, what else do we need to know?
It mentioned child services. Search for that?
Right.
Got something.
Right.
here.
Okay, 05 EBR.
Okay, I need to check out 0501 COM EBR.
There's another one. I think it was. Ah, yes.
Okay, here it is.
This is
Jesus, unbelievable.
What?
Allie, Tessa called fucking social services on us.
Oh.
And Eddie went along with it.
What?
Where are you? What's going on?
Okay, then run a family position.
I need to get moving.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
What? What? No. No.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it!
Hey! Get off me!
Rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on! And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
Okay, let's talk in private.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk.
Of course. Okay, so I guess that is meant to happen somehow.
The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and
Okay.
plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by.
Uh-huh.
And that winter left nothing to scrape up.
Well, yeah, especially
Even if locals had found time to help her.
if there's not. Yeah.
I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
So Tessa came to you?
You're saying Tessa reported our mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't
Right.
agree.
So you called child services?
So you took her word for it and called child services.
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? It's bullshit!
We saw those townie complaints against Marianne, Tyler. It wasn't just Tessa's word.
Is that why you came over that day, before she died? You felt shitty, didn't you? That's why you broke procedure?
I had to warn her that it was happening and that it wasn't looking good. An assessment worker had been assigned and started doing background checks.
Okay.
What else was I supposed to do?
I thought always telling each other the truth was our number one rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Oh,
Thank you, Uncle.
so he's just trying to protect her from getting hurt. Just like that, huh?
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here.
Okay.
And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
Well, we could get there with time.
I'm open to getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
I respect that. It's hard work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place here whenever you need it. Group hug?
Okay, that's
no.
pushing your luck.
Absolutely not.
All right, I'm really gonna have to kick you out now.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Oh yeah, them as wicked as it gets. I'll see you both with Tyler. What's up?
I wanna apologize.
I feel like I owe you an apology.
Oh yeah, what for? Breaking and entering? Invasion of privacy?
Sorry. It was messed up.
Don't worry about it. Apology accepted. Just don't ever pull that shit again.
I saw the firewood invoice.
So, I saw the invoice from Fireweed.
When you were going through my stuff?
Right.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it.
Oh, actually, no. I'm not gonna let you tough guy your way out of this. You didn't have to do that, but you did. And going to Fireweed was everything. So, thank you. Okay?
Okay, Tyler.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Well, see you around then?
You know where to find me.
He's kind of nice. Like paying him to fire
we go?
with. Yeah, we should. Should we go from here? Can we go from here, or do we go from the front? I guess we're going from the front. Oh wow,
Well, that
was
went
intense.
better than I was afraid it would.
Yeah. See, honesty and candidness. Honesty.
What happened up there?
Long story.
Hey, you know the drill. Chin up.
Yeah. Chin up, stand tall.
Atta girl. I could use a beer.
It's noon.
Which means that by the time I drink one, it'll be afternoon. I can't be expected to enjoy my pulled pork sandwich without a cold one. Are we
Right.
still on for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll text you.
Okay. Can I talk to you?
You two on your way out?
Yeah, we've got stuff to do.
Uh-huh.
You ready, Allison?
Yep. Let's roll on.
All
Don't
right.
be a stranger, Tyler.
Okay.
Sure. See you around.
See you later.
You kids be careful out there, yeah?
Okay. See you around. Oh wait, hang on. There's a missing. Who's this? 62 years. Oh my gosh, there's an old person who miss. Okay. We good?
Allison,
What?
You feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she...
Oh, another memory? Another
Oh
memory?
my God. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
Everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh no.
Oh God.
I think they're
Oh God.
they're not feeling good about it, I guess. I don't know, maybe this is too early to judge, but it felt like Marianne was being driven to the corner. That's why she did what she did. But we don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping.
Right.
You look for Tessa, okay?
Okay.
On it.
I stopped to take a leak. Just as I was finishing up, what do I see? A big old bull moose staring me down. So, what do? I grabbed my odd 6 from the trunk and set my sights.
And you shot it?
Yes, sir.
Wait, you said you were...
Maybe I should pick up some for Allison?
Caesar's closed up that way, yeah?
Hey, man, when the Lord opens that kind of door, you walk right through.
Yeah, that's not exactly...
I got a bull moose in my truck and a bull tag in my pocket. Who's gonna do that?
Okay, let's see if she's there.
Come in.
Oh.
Boy Scout.
Ah, that's Tom.
What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon.
Right. That's...
Hello, Tyler.
Hello.
Can I help?
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter.
Right.
This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Where was Tessa at the station?
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Tessa reported Marianne.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely, but I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa.
Not about
I
me.
try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Okay. Thank you, Tom.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death
left a scar on this community.
Oh.
Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
We need the truth to heal.
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
Yes?
you said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
Good question.
Not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go.
Okay, you go.
Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you
Boss
later.
man. Well, he is the boss, so boss man it is.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Oh well.
Why not?
Okay.
We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery,
Oh.
visiting her parents.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together.
Oh.
I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Okay.
Can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure
Okay.
thing. Just give me a sec.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I'm just curious what he knows.
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
Okay, good enough. I guess he was referring to Mother Mary. Right, where is... Oh, okay.
Alright, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
Okay.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
Huh. I'm just clowning.
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin.
What do I
What
do?
do I do?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one, alright? Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Okay.
Aye aye.
Molto bene. Tomato sauce. Is this molto bene? No. Yeah, that's the one.
Hold on. Let me count this.
Wait. 14.
There's 14 cans of Molto Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was
Inventory
easy.
check.
I need
Inventory
you to count
check.
the bottles of bleach for me.
Okay. Where's that? Just in case.
And where are they at exactly?
I thought you had this in the bag. Okay. I'll give you a hint. Tessa puts the heavy stuff near the door on the bottom shelves.
Alright, I think I can work with that.
Okay. Near the door. What door? Okay, that it looks like that one.
Yikes, that's unsettling.
What's that? Oh my gosh.
Why didn't he try to make himself look a little more mayor-like?
That's
Looks like a cartoon college professor.
Oh.
Is that the mangy muskrat?
Okay, that sounds like Tom then.
Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah. That's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa.
Oh.
For the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages. But he is very hot.
Shit. Yeah. I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep. I see it.
Okay. Let's get back to work again. Nope. Bleach. Is this the bleach? Or are these the bleach? Nope, that looks like red. I'm pretty sure the bleach was the other one, but okay. Huh, what's this?
You know, when you think about it, glass is really just tortured sand.
Tortured sand.
Have you been sniffing the spray paint, Tyler?
That's flour. Okay, so he did mention doors. Yeah, it's this one. This is the bleach. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
6?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Okay.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
Right? How can I help?
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
The proportions are okay. That's beautiful.
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Okay.
Hey, multitasker? I think you made a mistake here.
Mm-hmm.
Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Oh. Why are you off your game today?
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Plushies. No clues.
That box over there. Are you gonna make me beg for specifics?
Tempting, but no.
No?
See that Bible study poster on the wall over there? That's where you should be looking.
Ah.
Oh.
You're too kind.
You mean that? Okay.
So...
Looks like 11.
You've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ouch,
Oi.
what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting.
Okay. Huh.
Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool?
Oh, right in the face.
Ayo.
Gotcha.
Yay.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
You just wait.
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh yeah? We'll see.
Boom.
Yay.
One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
Ah. I'm telling Allison.
I'm gonna tell Allison you said that.
She's usually stuck in the office. Besides, your sister, while a hottie, isn't my type.
Oh. So I'm more of your type. Tyler's more of your type. Uh-huh. Where is he?
Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Becky. Can't sell any of them.
Oh,
Cool.
no.
No harm, no foul, then.
Yo, we better wrap this up soon.
Yeah, where are you, man?
Boom.
This is kind of like Bollywood.
Man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, I'll never make that mistake again.
Ah.
Okay. I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick.
Hmm.
Your sister's probably done already.
Okay.
Here, let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
Right. Can I get something from the fridge? Is there anything?
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Ah.
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole.
Oh.
Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Oh, world-renowned marinade.
Oh, wow. Thank you. World-renowned marinade, huh? What's in it?
A magician never reveals his secrets.
Right. Oh, that's very nice of you. Yeah, yeah. This Michael has a thing with Tyler, which is cute. Let me finish looking at the.
Hey, you remember the ad for this? What was their slogan again?
Huh. Something poetic about time travel and life being weird, I think.
Okay. Okay, let's sit down. He's waiting.
No way. You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Allison got me into him. We were supposed to go to a show in Juneau a few months ago.
What happened?
And what happened?
You ever heard of moon rocks? We took 2 hits before going to the show and that was it.
Okay.
Our feet couldn't find the floor. Not our finest hour. And I'm done.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing.
Is he a gay?
Don't. Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
No. Do you ever get lonely here?
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. That's why I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE,
Ah.
meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you.
Have you ever been with anyone here?
Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been
Oh,
with a
okay.
few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what
Right.
about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
Right. Huh. Oh, I can answer. Um, Never met the right person?
I've never really been with anybody. Guess I was too busy processing trauma or whatever. But if I met a guy I was into, who knows?
Uh-huh. Anyway.
Anyway,
Huh.
is this Chief Brown?
Yeah.
Are you guys related or?
Nah, but same clan.
Okay. What's your clan?
Which clan?
Octopus clan. Raven Moiety.
Huh. Badass. So, you close with everybody in the clan?
Yeah, we're pretty tight-knit. I mean, we're all kind of spread out, so I don't know everyone that well, but they're still family. I was really
Right.
close to my Uncle William until he passed. He's the one whose grave I want to visit.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Oh, can I still look?
Is this Chief Brown?
What do you think of Eddie?
So, what's your take on him?
He's a pretty alright guy, all things considered.
All things considered?
Like, with him being a cop and all, I mean, it's good to see someone from the clan getting shit done.
Okay.
And he really cares about the community. We need someone
That's
like
good,
him on
that's good.
top.
Right.
So, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The
don't
guy's
know.
sweet and not entirely incompetent.
Oops.
But it doesn't really matter. Vote for him's a vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
Ah. What kind of boss? I'm not a big fan of Tessa.
So, I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
Ever confronted her?
No way. Have you ever confronted her about it?
Nah. I just keep my head down and count the days until Juno.
Right.
Man, that has to be rough.
It is. But out here, just surviving's a form of protest.
What about Tom's politics?
What do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly, but I'm not totally sure how I feel about that, though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way.
I'm nodding like as if I know, but I don't know.
So is he a cool boss? Cool? I'm
Tom a
pretty sure
cool
that's
boss?
not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom.
Okay.
But he's alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
All right. Yeah. I mean, so far I felt like this game has been very trying to show the more on the LGBTQ plus side, like how it feels like to play like with characters like Michael and Tyler, which is great. Like I haven't seen.
All right.
I haven't played games like that so far, so this is refreshing.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin?
The OG.
I was born first, you know?
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Oh.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Right.
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you.
Right.
Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
Sister.
I know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad you trusted me.
Thank
And
you.
it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
You're not too bad yourself.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. especially around guys I'm trying to impress.
Oh, yes.
So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
No.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Okay.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
I'm glad you asked.
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Alright, he's just into you, Tyler.
Honestly,
He's just into
yeah.
you.
You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
You're swell too.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better.
Oh wait, hang on.
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Let's go.
Don't tell me like if I get close to Michael, I will break, like I will get more farther with Allison. Okay. Okay. Oh man. Choices. Oh no, Allison's
we are.
not really keen.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree.
Okay.
You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
Thank you. Oh man, I do wish that Michael told her that he's not into girls. He's more into men.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries. Especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
So she said next to the entrance, find a crook tree. But what's a crook tree look like? Do I go here? Okay, maybe that's not where we should go. Let's go here.
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Okay. Did I get... Oh, wait. There's a memory. Okay, it's getting close. Where is it? Okay.
Our mother made us come here all the time. It
It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you.
I feel like
And
this
here.
mom, Mary Ann,
Always here.
Mom?
she keeps so many secrets.
Always.
She keeps
She
so
loved
many
us.
secrets.
A lot.
She does. She
Sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
did. Right. Huh? What's that?
Uh-huh. Building a house right next to the cemetery. Hard to think of a worse idea than that.
Well, look at Michael. Some people actually go to cemeteries willingly. People with functional families, I guess.
Yeah, you let me know if you ever meet one of those.
Well, I guess you never know. Families. Yeah, you never know.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Oh,
Let's
no,
check
no, no.
around for her parents' grave. Just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
This might take a while.
I think that's her. Like, if we go right across, that's her.
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Who's that?
Lewis. Wasn't he that fancy fisherman?
Yep. Eddie still watches reruns of the show he was on.
Oh.
Every once in a while his face pops up. It's super weird.
Okay.
Ben. Short and simple. I like it.
Come on, there's only a handful left. No luck on my end. You?
Nothing.
This might take a while. De Leon.
That's the one.
Oh.
Don't tell me we missed her.
That's
Hello,
Eagle.
Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
Okay, another memory? Are we seeing another memory? Hey, look. Okay, it's to Judy. Oh, okay, so you can still see it. That's cool. Let me have a look at this, and then we can have a look in the memory.
We really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
Aww.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
He's been very
Day of the
nice.
funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay, so basically now we wanna visit the grave. Huh?
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
The Tlingit Preservation Committee and the community of Delos dedicate this monument as an everlasting connection between past, present, and future generation. Okay. Yeah, this Alaska is a place for, or like there's a Tlingit community.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
Oh no. Shall we
Long
go?
time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So, how are you,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
What was your uncle like?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Type like T-Rex. Oh, okay.
Just how does one type like a T-Rex?
You know, almost kissing the keyboard.
Oh, okay,
Makes you look
yeah.
like you got tiny baby
Like
arms,
this.
like a T-Rex.
Okay.
Never change, Michael.
Anyway, as grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there.
Right, so about this place?
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Yeah, shoot.
What about the Tlingit Memorial?
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
Tlingit.
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Oh.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
What about the Tlingit Memorial?
What's the story behind the Tlingit
Oh wait,
Memorial?
I asked that, didn't
May
I?
the memory of our
Okay.
dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Okay,
Well, let's
I
say you
asked that.
wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That
Yeah.
shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
Yeah, it's... I'll stop bugging you.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Yeah, about that, like, I guess it's not just here. People do tend to,
So?
you know...
How are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
Oh, so that's... Wait, what? You realize I can hear you, right?
Hey, you do realize I can hear you, right?
Cover your ears, the grown-ups are talking.
Yeah, I mean, about that...
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
Boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Yeah, basically, yeah, I mean, like it happens in other parts of the world as well. Um, if you need road, mostly you need to widen the road. Then, if that's a cemetery, it depends though. But
Do
I
you remember
don't
where
think
she
it's
is?
difficult.
No.
Like it tends to happen.
For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Huh.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Okay, let's check the totem.
Yeah, that's where I went when I ran off.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Huh?
They all think you killed her. It's not fair.
I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
So we
But
have.
I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day.
Uh-huh.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise.
Uh,
But
I don't know.
I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day.
Maybe this one.
We'll see each other soon then. Stop crying, silly.
We have to go, kids.
I could have sworn it went the other way. I'm so sorry. I should have staged a hunger strike until Eddie agreed to drive me.
Hey, water under the bridge.
Okay, like actually I don't know which one is which, so yeah. I just chose that one. Right, so is it this one?
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Then what is this?
Rest in peace, Snowball.
There seems to be like eggs there. Okay.
This spot's familiar. I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Why?
We were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know.
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Okay. So where's Mary Ann's? Is it this one? No. Oh, I think that's Tessa. That looks like Tessa.
And then I took Jaina ice skating on Wednesday. I wish you could have seen her. She took off across that ice like she was born to do it. She's your child, that's for sure. Got an offer for a real job, Meech. Teaching music and history at the high school. Mama and I had some words over it. She wants us to go back to Savannah, so Jaina can grow up. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop.
No harm done. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Becky store, Allison, right?
Yes. And you're... It starts with a K, right?
Kendra. Don't worry. Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would
Was
be...
she there?
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
Where's your accent from?
I hope this isn't rude, but where's that accent from?
Georgia. Born and raised. Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. And we came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then... Well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
Oh, no. You wanna go back to Georgia?
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Thinking about staying here?
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to. Just me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. You know, I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but... You have any thoughts?
Maybe travel around?
Maybe you could travel around a bit? See what else is out there.
Meech always wanted us to go to Cyprus. Might be nice to see that one through. Even if I do it without him.
It sounds like you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
It's all
I
about
really appreciate that.
what you
Well,
feel
we should get moving.
is right.
I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
Yeah.
You two have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Sorry to disturb you. But it was nice to meeting you as well.
Damn. She got kind of stranded out here.
I know. And her daughter's barely 2 years old. God, those kind of accidents happen all the time. But the penalties cost less than safety upgrades, so...
So they do jack shit. Like,
Ty.
this is it. Right?
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
Right, so it's...
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
Not this one. Oh.
Still not the one. Not this one. She's gotta be here somewhere.
Right. Ah, that's it. That's it. Finally.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Right. Okay, this is too dramatic to speak. They were confronting her about reporting Marianne to child services.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by.
Okay, yeah.
Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us! Until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa.
Oh, no, please tell us. Please tell us. Please,
All
lady.
I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
Wait. You did what you had to.
You were worried. And you did what you thought you had to. Get it? We both do. The situation was so fucked that, well, there probably wasn't a good answer.
Thank you. No, I could have done more. Marianne was fragile. She needed help, and I failed her. It's my fault. She's gone. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I pray for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Oh, I got to choose now. What changed your mind?
I thought you couldn't stand her. What happened?
She did the only thing she thought she could. I can relate to that.
Right. I'm done losing people.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
Oh, look at that.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
It's
We'll be
really
there.
nice to,
Come on.
you know, rather than burn bridges, right? Just, well, mend them while you can.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
Yeah.
I know.
That was really
I feel
nice
like a
of
total
her.
ass right now.
She probably feels the same.
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Things are gonna be real awkward my first day back in the office.
Oh, I'm sure you'll both manage to never talk about today.
Wait.
Exactly. Awkward as hell.
Wait, what was that? Oh, it's just the sun ray. Yeah, it was really nice when Tessa was forgiven and then there's a sun ray on her face that's like very symbolical. Let's go back. Okay, I guess now we just need to...
You wanna sit down for a bit?
Oh, let's sit down. Allison wants to sit down, so let's sit down. Sit. Let me just restart.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off.
Thanks for coming with me.
Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
You needed time to heal as well.
You were
girl.
just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do.
Yep.
So I guess we know the story now, huh?
Okay, wow.
Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her.
No, wait, hang on. We still
Even
have to
Tessa. Or
talk
Eddie.
with Sam.
And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing. Right?
I feel that way too. There is something else still missing.
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't.
She's in a mental stress, so that's why she did what she did, I guess.
It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I do hope that we got to know Mary Ann's life before coming here and who the twins' father was or is.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Oh no.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Oh
shit. Allison.
What?
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
What is happening? Why is it burning? What? Oh. Oh my god. Those.
Tyler, are you alright?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Who was that? Oh my. What was burning? What was burning?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
God, why would someone try to burn down our barn?
Why indeed?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Did he really have to smash everything?
I might have found something.
Looking under the rug?
What were you found something, didn't you?
He went looking under the rug? This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him.
Okay, what's that?
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
Huh. These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt for chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead. Little house on the tundra.
Right.
God, you really turned this place upside down.
Okay. Equipments.
asshole even dumped the drawers.
Whoa.
At least you were spared.
Okay, what was that?
None of the valuable stuff's missing.
Okay, I think we got a plier, something to...
Guess we know how he made the hole.
Yeah. Let's do that. Oh my, oh my.
Step back.
I'll be fine.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now what's that?
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne.
Marianne. Let's open it.
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
Okay.
What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
So...
I think we just need to break the lock.
No,
There must be something in here we can use to get it open.
Hang on, hang
And preferably without destroying the box.
Hang on. Let's go
Finding
to the
anything?
index.
Just give me a sec. We wrote a shit ton of stories.
The pelican helps her friends.
Wait. Look. It's the same symbol.
The secret keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Wait. Oh, this one. Oh, hang on. Yes, there's a number. So that's like 1, 3, and 0. Wait, no. 1, 3, 0.
I did it.
Yes. Okay. What's inside? Oh, 2 letters.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Who? Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Who's this?
What a mess. Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne,
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion. Even though she wanted to keep us.
Okay. Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday. But right now, we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Okay. Easy asking, telling her to... Okay, so basically, Marianne is really their mother, like birth mother. So this means that it's from the father, is it? Sam?
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He came for these letters.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Mary Ann, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
Okay.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Oh, hang on. That looks like... what's
Some
that?
kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots?
Memory.
This is where I tripped.
Yeah, this is becoming a detective story now.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait,
What?
there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see? Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission.
Wait. Where is it? Here?
Was there someone over there?
The Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
Wow.
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah, that must be where he climbed out.
Well, he's long gone.
There's a memory, but... Okay.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory?
Huh?
What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time.
Just one more time. Please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Yeah, you better not. You better find out the truth. That's always the. What's happening?
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
I'll try.
Almost there.
Make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut. I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
Ah, yes, she was wearing the. She was using the gun.
What happened?
No, she was
Why did
carrying
it
the
stop?
gun.
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
She's traumatic about it, I guess.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please.
You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
She's scared. Imagine. She had to live with that, not telling anyone.
I don't owe you anything.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children! Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
I'm going to kill you.
No. No.
affected her memory. So she mistook that she's saying it to Tyler. Did she? Okay. Wow. That's chapter 2. Quite intense. But I'm glad we are here. It has given some light to what actually happens to Marianne, and possibly father figure was there as well that we don't know of, because it's not just about finding out what really happens, right? It also give closure to what actually happens, like what they said, healing. You need to know the truth to heal. Oh, Tyler and Allison. Tyler felt Allison discarded his feelings when choosing her memory at the house. Oh, I should have chosen his memory, I guess. Tyler felt hurt about needing time when Allison refused the house showing. Yeah. Allison felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. Tessa felt grateful the twins kept her in their lives. That's good. That's good. I was just sorry that I didn't choose Tyler's memory.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
Right. Okay, I am gonna stop it here for now, but it has been quite a journey. So I'm gonna continue the next chapter, chapter 3, and that's gonna be the last chapter in the next video. But until then, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.